short sentence with an active verb. That way, you get right to the nub. The way this works is you get one thing, and you work until you get that one thing. Then you go for the next thing. And then till you get that. Then you go for the next. So that by the end of the rehearsals, you have a performance that's ready. You get a little bit, and then you work until you get that squared away. Then you get another little bit more.
Well, the thing is, you're trying to reason with him, and he can't be reasoned to. And throughout the entire thing, you just need to just kind of slowly disintegrate to where you're almost giving up because you really care for him, but you know that he feels like he's lost faith in you, and you almost hear that you're going to lose him. So you just need to almost give up by the end.
I'm losing you. Do you want her to come in and play this scene and give up?
No. Like, as the scene, she needs to try to reason with him the entire way. But
okay.
The thing is, as she realizes that he's really not listening to her, like after he tries to justify what she did.
Right, after she realized that he's not listening.
Right. That's when it's just like, she's going to keep going. It's almost futile what she's doing.
Well, I'm losing you because what you're doing is you're telling her to bail out of the scene. And you don't really want her to do that. You don't really want her to bail on the scene. You want her to try and get whatever it is you want to see until the very last moment. Okay?
Expensive ones? What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. What difference does it make?
It makes this difference. I just as soon as that man died, I just as soon as spend 20 years in jail myself than to find out this way that my wife was a whore.
Don't say that, Jim.
That's the word. I didn't invent it. That's what they call it. Whore.
I don't care about they. All I care about is you, and it isn't true, and you know it isn't true.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to, but I didn't dare because I know I would have lost you.
So, I mean, your approach to directing, your technique, is it, I mean, what inspired you as far as a director? I mean, do you feel you have like natural vision, or is your background?
No, I don't know if it's natural vision. It's about getting to know what makes people work, what makes people tick. What is it inside the human that makes him do what you or I would do given the same situation? You know? I think every human heart understands pain or joy, but we have to make that pain or joy or whatever it is we're reaching for in the scene specific to that individual character.
Experience.
Well, teaching with Oscar is humorous, number one, and he's awfully good. He's very strong. He's got a great background, a lot of experience, and besides respecting him, I really like him as a person. And working here at USC, we're both here at USC. It was a great sort of a reunion, coming back after all these years of not seeing each other. We got back together. And the beautiful part about working with Oscar is that we don't have to communicate with each other. We understand the direction in which each one of us goes and in what direction each one of us wants to go.
But you see, the moment has to be truthful.
Absolutely.
It has to be truthful. And David will work with her to get her there, but you ask her to try to get there. Try to get vulnerable. If you're not crying outside, cry inside. Okay?
Wait, yeah. Good. Jim, I'm terribly sorry. Please forgive me. That man, is he badly hurt?
No.
Then you're not in serious trouble then, Jim.
He's only acting. Nothing will come of it.
You sure of that?
Yes, I'm sure.
Who's up? Oh boy, I like you guys. You know that? I can't stand it that I like you guys. I swear to God. What am I gonna do with them myself? Yeah. Hey Billy, they think we like them. Okay, all right.
Oh, it was
stop. You're AWOL.
out of here.
Yes. Okay. Choose whoever the director's going to be. Let's talk about how you like to see it. I like to see an immediacy in the scene, to give the audience an experience of being there while it's happening, as if the screen isn't separating them from what's going on the screen, as if they're in the situation as it's happening. So you have to find a certain kind of truth that will draw the audience in. And in that drawing the audience in, that's where you have to reach into the actors to get.
Oh, Jim, please.
You went to bed with him.
Yes.
You carried this child around inside of you, and then you killed him?
Yes, it's true.
Everything I hate? Even
When I came to the city, I'd only been out with kids my own age until I met this man.
What the lines really mean to them in the truth of the moment. Because it is in the truth of the moment that we find ourselves glued. And you connect those truths from moment to moment to moment, and hopefully you get the moments to grow. This was before you, okay? But you gotta get that.
Well, then maybe
And you got to remember too now, this is somewhat of a period piece, and women did not have that type of leverage then.
Okay, but she's trying.
But then she's gonna do, yeah, she's gonna, I think she's gonna change it. But now maybe what it is to prove to me how ridiculous I am. Maybe that would be an objective. What do you think? If she, her,
now what the hell's left for me to understand? Huh?
Let him know that you're sorry, but you do want to keep your integrity too. We don't want to make you look too small. And for you, we want you to we want you to try and avoid her. You're so disgusted with her that you don't even want to look her in the eye, except for.
Depending on what you say to her, he may still be cool, but talk to one another. Or Billy, can we give him permission to talk to the actress? Okay. All right.
What your experience was in this program, this female program with American Film Institute.
The AFI DWW program is, to me, a very remarkable program because they take women who you have to have some experience in the industry already, and they basically give you a 3-week crash course in making a film. And then they send you out on your way and give you a grant to make your film. So it was very good. I mean, for a lot of women in the program with me, they hadn't ever directed before, and they were able to realize that dream. And for me, I had directed something before, but still I learned a lot, and I was able to learn from interacting with these women. And the program also kind of refreshed things, or actually helped me realize that the things I was doing was correct, and reinforced that I knew what I was doing. They give you a lot of restrictions, and it's all good because when you have a studio, when you work for a studio, they have restrictions as well. But there's a budget limitation. You're also limited to shoot in the Los Angeles studio zone. We work with SAG actors.
Working with high definition film.
I am a huge fan of high def. I have not shot on film yet, and I'm sort of the mind that if I never do, that's okay. I love working with high def. It requires more crew than if you just did regular mini DV. So you have to have video technicians, you have to have special monitors and stuff. But I think the look of my film is so incredible, it's well worth it. There's also different post-production issues that you have to deal with high def. There's down conversions, there's, I won't get into all the different technical things, but it's all worth it when you look at your film that you shot on video and it looks like it was shot on film.